2:18.
It is
Rejoice evermore.
almost
Pray
4
without
a.m.
ceasing. In everything give thanks. For this is the
I
will
didn't
of
sleep
God
through the night.
in
It's been
Christ
a while
Jesus
since I slept through the night.
concerning you.
If you're smart, you can guess why. But
Matthew
you don't know what you're
21,
dealing with sometimes.
22.
I guess sometimes
And all
you think you're
things,
in a
whatsoever
world
ye shall
where
ask in prayer,
you meet more people that are
believing,
decent that are indecent.
ye shall receive.
I'm not going to lie to you. Whether it's a black man or a white woman or a white man or a black girl or just
6:18.
a wayward
And
person,
pray in the Spirit on all occasions.
I never would have thought that I
of all
would meet
kinds of
somebody
prayers and requests.
that's that evil.
With this in mind,
I never
be
would have
alert
thought I would meet somebody
and
that's that evil.
always keep on praying for all the saints.
But anyway, enough about why I haven't slept through the night. I was thinking about, people probably, I don't need to be thinking about anything but my getting myself together.
Is any sick among you?
That's what I need to do. I need to be thinking about getting myself together. But I'm online, and I might have to come out my pocket for a decent filming equipment. I seen this camcorder, and I think the cheapest one was $250.
They shall be forgiven him.
But I think that would be a good start. That would be a good start.
And pray one for another.
And as far as the movie go, I'll be using somebody else's equipment. But I'm talking about just for the film my show, Lover of My Soul. But
1 Timothy 2:1-2. I exhort, therefore, that first of all, supplications, prayers, intercessions, and giving thanks be
what I
made
was
for
going
all
to say,
men, for kings,
as
and
far
for
as
all that are in authority,
that lady,
that we
I
may
want to
live
say this. I have
a
to apologize to
and
not only
peaceable
her,
life
but to a lot
in
of people.
all godliness and honesty.
And they said, what's the deal? People ignoring your cry for help. That's one thing I want to show when I do make the show. My pride is really I feel like my pride is really being dragged through the mud. And I want to show that I thought I was making a decision that would make me secure. But I might invite some of my former acquaintances and relationships. Because I'm like, what if I had made a different decision? Was the thought that I was being perfect erroneous? The thought that I was doing something perfect erroneous? You know what I'm saying? I could still probably have done something different and still be a Christian. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure. But, everyone has their own problems. And when she saw Peter, you don't see or hear things. And sometimes you do see and hear things. I remember I was homeless, and I know people say you were homeless and this, that, and other, and that, and this, and that, but. And I was at this show, and I was standing by the desk, and a lady was sitting there listening to the conversation that was taking place inside of the dorm. Crystal clear. Absolutely crystal clear. And I thought back over any conversation I may have had. And I didn't have anything. I remember I prayed. And if anybody were listening, they heard me pray. I remember being alone in the dorm one day. And I got on my knees and I was praying. And what happened since then? You wouldn't believe what happened. Somebody laughed at it, and it became fodder for entertainment. But you a really paranoid ass motherfucker. The thing that some of your prayers ended up in a movie. You really, but that's what happened. But it was nothing major, and that's why I don't mind praying on camera. I don't mind praying on camera, but I'm gonna go ahead and get this camcorder because I'm gonna call this motherfucker out. Bitch, don't play me. Don't play me, motherfucker. I'm going to call them out. So I'm actually finna try to prepare to, I'm preparing. Things seem slow going, but that's because there's a bunch of people getting together and doing quick shit,
And I say unto you, love your
thinking they got a gold mine, but what you got is something you done stolen.
Do good to them,
something you did something wrong for. But my point was this, sometimes we want to trust people. But I was thinking about that lady who was doing that study on a gorilla. What if she was alone and being intimate with those animals? I doubt it. I'm not trying to be dirty. I doubt it. Because what would have to take place for that to be a safe interaction? When she had to drug that animal for the baby to have sex with them. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because if she don't drug him, he could get violent and kill her. While they having an intimacy. I don't know if you could be intimate with a gorilla. I ain't gonna lie, I never seen a gorilla's private parts. So I don't know that if that's possible. But I'm just saying, what would a person's mind have to be doing? I was looking at this TV show, and the brother implied that the sister was having sex with the horses. It was implied. I don't know if that's possible. I'm just saying. I don't know if any of that is possible. I know I've seen this TV show a while back where this man had sex with a horse, and it caused him to bleed to death. I'm assuming you can't put a horse thing in your butt. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But I was as far as this woman rejecting me, I bothered her. You know what I'm saying? I bothered her. And she probably thinking, why none of the black entertainers responding to their request for help? Well, why none of the ministers responding? You know what I'm saying? My pride is on the ground. So when I do this show, I'm going to show. If I'd have made a different decision, I am angry with God. But the Bible said, be angry but sin. Now, so I have to be careful what my anger makes me do. What if I'd have made a different decision? So I have to go back and see if anybody that I was involved with would like to come and just have lunch with me, and talk. Maybe come and just chill. Come and do things we used to do. What you mean things y'all used to do? Well, we'll see. I don't know if that's going to be possible. Especially if it's not generating a lot of revenue. You know what I'm saying? That'll be a lot of time consuming for them to come from their busy day. I know when we were together, that day was very busy. They had two businesses and they were doing long days. So I don't know if that would be possible, but I mean, people do have off days, so we'll see. But if I would have been dirty, she could kill me. What would you mean be dirty, Cynthia? Like I said, they had recorders in the dorm, and people may have not have known it. But when I think back, I don't think I had any conversation I would feel embarrassed about, except I did pray that they may have heard that. You know what I'm saying? But I remember Colossians. What if I remember when they had filmed her and visiting her husband, and I was looking at that, and he didn't embrace her. He didn't seem to be asking her, how is she okay? He just was saying something to her, and they were filming it. And I'm like, why the TMZ is not giving them no privacy? Are they sensing that she's in danger from him? You know what I'm saying? And they feel like that's helping her for the film that. But he was saying something the whole time. And people say, why they let her go early? Well, what if they had surveillance equipment in their yard while she was visiting him? Which thou knowest not. And whatever they heard made them realize she going through so much. Jail ain't where she needs to be at. You see what I'm saying? So they let her go. You know what I'm saying? People want to question why they let her go early. Why they let her go early? By prayer her home life ain't shit. He embraced her, he didn't grab her, he didn't hold her, he didn't let her talk and say, it's so fucked up in here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he was just saying stuff. And she didn't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't wish them evil. I hope I was seeing somebody on TV. And I'm assuming that they want to push my button so I can say some crazy shit. And that's how people laugh at me. Because they're having so much fun at the crazy shit I'm saying. They're not listening that I'm saying something happening to me. But they want me to say some shit so they can have some more fun. So I'm assuming that she having a good time with her girlfriend. Because I done had a couple of women do that shit. But I didn't respond because the only reason I was bullshitting with her because I thought I would make her laugh and say something about jail subculture and what it feel like to be in jail. I thought that shit would be funny. But I guess it's really not funny. You know, it's not funny. We all trying to make it. We're all trying to get to a better place. But I'm finna get off of those people. You know, I'm finna get off of those people. I shouldn't have bothered them. But I think I'm gonna go ahead on and spend a little extra few little nickels and get a camcorder I seen. And I have to make it work. I have no idea if it's better than a camera or a phone or any other type of filming apparatus. But I'm gonna go ahead and get it because it looks like something to be easy to work with for somebody that's beginning. So I'm gonna get, I don't know if I should get one or two or get one and get a tripod or some kind of something. You know what I'm saying? I had volunteered at church for the camera team. You know, you got to film real preacher. But it's sometimes people know things you experience. I don't know what the girl I almost got in a fight with one of the other girls. I did. I know she just didn't want to be around me. But I found out that Rev Hobnobbing, he put on a big production with real actors and actresses. He had connections in the industry. And I'm like, I wonder if she didn't want me to know that. Or if she just really just didn't like me. A fight at church, child. A fight at church. So, needless to say, my volunteer days on the camera team was over. Because my mind was thinking, you know what I'm saying? Just try to be spiritual about it. I know it's a bitch that would have shot that motherfucker. But I'll be all right. I'll give me some camera experience some kind of way. I ain't worried about it. As a matter of fact, I need to show you this book I got. I got this badass textbook that they gave me for free, absolutely free, at the library. I guess it's an old edition. I'm telling you, it's a lot of information in there, and it's real simple. It's really simple. It's not nothing complicated. It's not hard when you read it. It's not hard to learn. I just gotta sit down and read it, you know. But I'm gonna go and get this. I'll probably go get it tomorrow or before the end of the week. Probably before the end of the week. I hope it's on the shelf locally. I may have to order it. I wanted to see it in person, but I can, if I order it and send it back if it don't work, whatever. You know. But I guess I might as well go ahead and get the protection plan, so I don't have to worry about it messing up. But I'm gonna go ahead and get. But I'm gonna go ahead and get me and just go ahead and spend a extra little change on something that might be a good start for a beginner. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm really just been struggling with not only not being able to sleep through the night because of what I've been saying, and I want. The Lord spoke to me about that. He said people want to scare people. He said these people, and he said these people are into fearful things. He said, but he said, fear not. Fear not. So I'm hoping that he just deliver me and rescue me completely out of it. But it's making me angry because I'm dealing with this. Then I got to deal with, he's telling me something about some fools. I don't even understand what he's trying to tell me. And then I have to deal with, so you know what he told me? He said, Cindy, when you went on camera, you thought you go on camera and say that I told you I'd give you a call. And you think you're going to just keep on praying and keep on praying. He said, but when I told you that, you got to believe it and receive it right then. That's what he was saying to me. Like, he said, but keep on praying and keep listening to the word. He said, because once you learn how to receive right then, you will never be broke again. So I said, well, glory to God. But that's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. But then I say, you know what? That's what love of my soul is going to be about. My spiritual struggles. To learn how to be spiritual. So that's what it's going to be about. People don't need to see that. Well, feeling like I feel and struggling with what I'm struggling with, I do think I want to share it. I do think I want to share it. So anyway, it's a long video, and I don't. That's one thing. I hate watching long videos, but as somebody that's making it, I have learned that I'm going to definitely need not just this camera. I'm definitely need some editing software. Because I'm not gonna be watching nothing long, so I don't want to put nothing long out there. So I'm definitely gonna have to get some editing software in addition to this camera that I think I'm gonna get. So with that being said, everyone have a wonderful day. Be blessed. And while I'm sitting here, I'm gonna Google some editing software to go along with this camera that I'm about to order.